This video is intended for general audiences and fans of Veggietales who are 13 and above. I also want to prompt discussion for comments and as such have labeled this video as for adults. I really don't like disclaimers like these, but I just wanted to give a heads up for anyone concerned that this video might not be COPPA compliant. With that out of the way, enjoy the video. Since 1993, Veggietales has been considered the pinnacle of Christian children's television, with a host of quirky characters, humorous scenarios, and inspiring life lessons. Veggietales has entertained children and their parents, and even certain adult fans. But somewhere along the line, something changed. I'm not talking about the more drastic, notable changes like in-houses redesigns. Sometime in the 2000s, a shift in Veggietales' mood and style of storytelling has happened and has created a sort of generational gap separating the old and new. In this video, we will explore exactly what kind of gap this is, as well as some reasons as to why it exists. Now, keep in mind that I haven't watched every single Veggietales episode there is, but I will speak out about my experience with the DVDs I do own and have watched in recent times, so don't take things personally if I end up telling outright lies. So, what separates the old Veggietales from the new Veggietales? To start off, I'll describe the old Veggietales. Of course, I speak of the episodes from the very start, such as Where's God When I'm Scared, The Gourds Must Be Crazy, or even Josh of the Big Wall. And while I may not have watched them, or maybe I have, and simply just don't remember them, these can also include episodes such as Esther or King George of the Ducky. These episodes are in a sense quirky, fast-paced, and catchy, and very also energetic and upbeat. Jokes are made of these episodes of Veggietales, and the older episodes have a tendency to center around humor in general.
How are we clapping?
I have no idea.
The new episodes are different, to say the least. Instead of being quirky and upbeat, the episodes are more theatrical and atmospheric, giving the vibe of Disney films. They also have better graphics, as expected from newer iterations of the show. Jokes are also made here, but they feel less like a cartoon sitcom and more like jokes that would be made in a classic animated Disney movie.
Who wants a cookie?
Oh? We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. I love a cookie.
Like I said in the intro, I could be wrong about this. In fact, the songs. These songs are an easy way to distinguish how the nature of the old and new Veggietales conflict, as you can easily tell the atmospheric of the song just by listening to it. Now, I'll play some of these songs and you can see for yourself exactly how the old and new Veggietales differ. And let's hope that Big Idea TVN or whoever owns Veggietales right now won't copyright strike this video.
God is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV. Oh, God is bigger than the boogeyman, and he's watching out for you and me.
And the new Veggietales.
In my bed I start to pray and tell God all about my day. I woke up in my little bed and put my head upon my head. I cleaned my room and cleared my dishes. Told Mom breakfast was delicious.
Old Veggietales.
And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, oh we can hardly wait, 'cause we're going to the promised land.
New Veggietales.
I didn't mean to interrupt your feasting or bore you with my silly little speech. So dig right in, my friends, before the celebration ends and the plate of pleasure passes out of reach.
Old Veggietales.
Oh, oh, away we go with rosy cheeks and hearts a-glowing. Hey, hey, our favorite day, it makes us wanna cheer. Yo, ho, we love the snow. At least we knew we would be moving down. Hey, we're glad to say that Christmas time is here.
New Veggietales.
Look at little Liliana as her mother shows her how to gather breakfast from a chicken or make milkshakes from a cow. Even Steven's juggling Papa taught him when to take a bow. Nothing's missing 'cause they listened when their parents taught them how.
Even for silly songs.
They turned blue, what could I do? She had a beard and it felt weird, my friends all laughed. Whoop-da! Oh, you and me in our sport utility vehicles, cruising to 7-Eleven for a bag of Frito-Lays. Live a thong for your pregnant kitty. She's looking nauseous and a weak path too. But if I think to your pregnant kitty, she will feel better in a day or two. Yole, 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 yada, 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 yada. I set the table with a paper plate. How would I know that it'd be late? It's taken so long, where could it be? Had a 30-minute guarantee.
And if for some reason you don't think that Veggietales' mood has really changed based off the songs, what if I told you that even the mood of Veggietales' theme song has changed, just like the silly songs in other songs?
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes up and down the produce aisle. If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile.
Now I'm not saying that every single one of these episodes or songs follow their current era's trend. For instance, the Toy That Say Christmas had similar aspects to Bamadu, Veggietales, and Junior's song from Joshua the Big Wall, as well as his song in the story of Little Lou. I also remember mindful of some of the songs from that era too. But in general, a difference can be told when viewing songs from the two eras side by side. As you can see, something definitely happened to Veggietales. But why did Veggietales go this route? Now, there are many aspects as to why this could have happened, but for now we'll cover 4 topics that I explore and hopefully will explain why Veggietales underwent such a literal dramatic transformation. First off, Veggietales' first movie, centered around the story of Jonah, could have had the part in being the reason the show changed. It's probable that prior to Jonah, Veggietales was, like I said, quirky, catchy, and upbeat, but stuff like that isn't gonna cut it in an hour-long film. Movies tend to be theatrical, emotional, and epic, sort of like how the newer episodes I watched were like. When Big Idea saw the success of Jonah, they knew they had to adapt in a way that would guarantee the overall satisfaction of their audience. Naturally, this probably led to the newer Veggietales we know today. Secondly, like I said, Veggietales was once quirky and catchy, but Veggietales is a Christian show and parents expect more from a Christian children's show than just a bunch of fast-paced jokes. In short, they want something wholesome that their children can look up to rather than just the Christian equivalent of SpongeBob. The point being, what a big idea! Wanting to make Veggietales more wholesome and meaningful, make the show more theatrical, leading to the show's changes. Bully, Tom Bancroft. You've probably heard his name before. He worked at Disney for a time, created the character Mushu from the classic Disney movie Mulan, and made an online challenge, which is the main reason why we have stuff like this. He also worked at Big Idea for a time, helping direct the animated Larry Boy cartoons, and even playing a part in other works, such as the silly song Countdown in the second Veggietales movie, The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. It's now the question that he could have helped influence Veggietales to be the way it is. He did work for Disney after all. How this happened could have happened in many ways. Maybe he gave advice to Phil Fisher in his mutuals, or maybe Tom had more influence over Veggietales than we all thought. But since this is only a possibility and not an outright explanation as to what happened, it's probably wise not to give it too much thought. Finally, I am going to discuss the reason that I think, to be frank, we should have seen Veggietales' transformation coming. Graphics. Graphics make the environment in animated movies, TV, and games more realistic, but the creators of these animated works have to accommodate in order to make sure that everything feels proper. What I mean by that is, some types of presentations feel better with old graphics rather than new graphics. The old Veggietales focus more on humor and quirkiness rather than theatrical presentation, but this sort of storytelling would not work with more realistic graphics. A strategy that would better suit the newer graphics would be an atmospheric presentation that had an emphasis on storytelling. A presentation with those graphics that was as focused on humor as the original Veggietales would be at best strange. The art style of the new Veggietales is especially atmospheric and realistic, so it's a safe bet that a fast-paced show centered around quirkiness and humor would have not made the cut. So, those are the potential reasons that Veggietales went the way it did. Now, what do I think about this change? Now, I greatly favor the original Veggietales due to its quirky feeling and emphasis on humor. The presentation of the original Veggietales delivers an experience like no other. But other people may prefer the newer Veggietales over the older episodes, and I have, at times, albeit in a somewhat different way, enjoyed the newer episodes, even if they were less quirky and catchy. In the end, I guess that really depends on the types of shows you like, but if I had to choose one over the other, I'd take the original Veggietales any day. This was a video essay documenting the difference between the old Veggietales and the new Veggietales. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And believe me, there's more coming.